First things first, Mason. How are you?
I'm well, man.
Okay.
Yeah, just got to Rotterdam. Second time here.
Okay.
First time playing. So yeah, I'm happy to be back.
Okay. Well, before I want to go into the music and the album, I'd like to go back a little bit. You met your bandmates when you were younger playing music, and you've played music together before the DMAs.
Oh yeah.
So, when did you notice that the DMAs that was something different, that it was different than the other projects that you did before?
I guess when it started, when we started this band, it was just sort of like a bedroom recording thing because we were fed up of kicking around Sydney and playing gigs that weren't very good. So we thought instead of playing live, we'll just record at home and just enjoy recording and writing music instead of sort of carrying heavy equipment into venues that no one was going to come to.
At that point, did you enjoy the touring?
Enjoy playing?
Yeah, playing live?
Yeah, well, we weren't playing live at the time.
But before the...
Oh, no, not really, man. No, I think
Okay.
we've been playing in bands for like 10 years, maybe more. And I think we're a little bit over it because, nothing special was happening. So...
And so you decided to go, kind of make it a recording project. So what was the starting point then? Did you start with a song or...?
It started with Johnny and Tommy recording together because Johnny was quite into, producing and making music at home. And I think he got Tommy on board because Tommy's a great singer, even though he hadn't sung before. He'd just been a drummer.
Did you know he could sing?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I think it was just lucky. He's alright. Not everyone's into it, but I like his voice. And I think I really liked the music that they were making, so I was like, oh, I can write songs like that too, and so they invited me to play with them.
What was the first song that you as a band kind of got together and...
A song off the record actually that's called "The Plan," which is quite old. It's the first song that we all wrote together. Like I wrote one bit and Tommy wrote one bit and... No, The Switch.
Yeah,
Switch. It's called The Switch. That song, yeah.
So what was the starting point then for that song? Did you...
It was... I think it was Tommy came up with like a little bit on guitar and then I just added one section and Johnny added another section. And yeah, that's the first song that we all wrote as a collaboration. So.
And did you know immediately then at that point that this was going to work out, or that you had something?
No, not really. We were just doing it because we enjoyed it. But I think the moment when we realized that it was going to be different to the other bands that we had been in before was when we got contacted by our Australian label. And he released a song on his label, and then we got a lot of interest. I think it was at that moment that we realized that.
What was the ambition at that point? Because you say you didn't like playing live at that point. You weren't looking towards playing live.
No. Well, our Australian label said that he wasn't going to sign us unless he'd seen us play live because he didn't want to sign a band that were terrible live.
Sure.
And we just got a couple of our friends together to play the other instruments. And we just sort of did a little showcase thing for him and then he was like, oh, you guys are okay. Let me sign with him. And for a couple of months after that, we still didn't play any shows, but we got together every week and played together because we enjoyed it.
And did you kind of fall back in love with the whole live?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. We still weren't playing shows, but we were rehearsing maybe once or twice a week, and just having fun drinking beers at Johnny and Tommy's apartment. Okay. So yeah, that was cool.
When does the idea for an album kind of come into everything?
The album didn't come up for about a year after we'd signed. We did like a small EP of songs that we'd sort of demoed and released that, but we didn't really know when an album was going to happen. It's just we leave that kind of stuff up to our label, like when to release albums and you know, what singles to release.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty much just up to them.
Because am I right in saying at that point you write quite a lot? You write a lot of music and you had a lot to pick from.
Yeah.
When the album came around.
That's true. Yeah, we didn't have to write any songs for it. It was already done.
So what kind of do you have to be in a certain mood or a certain mindset to start writing?
For us, it's more just like having free time.
Okay.
We've been trying to write stuff on the road, and we have been, but the fact that we can't set up a studio and record the songs immediately is a bit of a bummer for us. Like when we write songs, a lot of the process is in the recording. So we'll record it onto the computer to like a click track, and then we might cut it up and move it here and there, and that's a big part of it for us. So if we can't do that, we don't really get a lot done. But we're still coming up with a lot of small ideas and recording it on your phone or whatever.
Right. So in that sense, is there the writing process, is it quite spontaneous that things aren't planned out too much in advance?
You'd find a lot of bands saying, "Oh, we're going to like allocate 2 weeks to record, to write a bunch of songs for the record." So I know bands that will, just before they record a record, they'll say, "Oh, we're going to have 2 weeks and we're going to write the whole record then." We can't really work like that. So yeah, I guess you'd say it's spontaneous in the sense that we just write whenever on the road.